People who grew up rich. When did you realize you were living in a bubble and not like everyone else? 1. I'm not super rich, but things really hit home when I was with a friend and his mother started to panic because she couldn't afford milk for her toddler son, my friend's little brother. I was just walking around with $40 in my pocket for no real reason, so I gave her $20. She was embarrassed to be taking money from a 13-year-old, but swallowed her pride for the sake of her children. I knew my friend wasn't as well off, but it never fully hit me what that meant before then. To me, being poor just meant someone couldn't afford nice things. What it meant to struggle with basic necessities like milk never really struck me before then. 2. I did not grow up rich. But my husband did. His sister once said, I didn't know everyone didn't live in big houses until I went off to college. Apparently, she led a very sheltered life. 3. I realized when I went to college and had friends who were complaining about student loans. 4. When I started talking in school about the pros and cons of Disney World versus Disneyland, and people were like, you've been on vacation. Lucky. 5. Conversely, I remember a summer where me and my mom lived in a car, and I thought it was the coolest thing. Turns out we were just homeless. Meanwhile, in university, there was a guy who didn't understand why we didn't all have our own condos right by the school. He also never understood why we didn't have money to go to Mexico on reading break and would just tell us to ask for a bigger allowance from our trust. He learned to just stop talking after someone fed him a left hook when he made a comment about how stupid we were for taking out student loans and not just paying tuition up front. 6. I was about 12, I think. When friends would come over, they would go on and on about how big the house